Hello, welcome to this short video, Work with Teams channels. This is one of 9 short videos available to show you how Microsoft Teams can help you to communicate and collaborate with your colleagues quicker and easier. Please note that the content in all the videos is the same as what has been covered in the live online training sessions, so use these videos if you are unable to attend those sessions or if you want to just remind and refresh yourself. So what are we going to cover today? We're going to be looking at the channel tabs. We're going to create private and open channels. We're going to manage the channel members. And I'm going to show you how to pin your channels as well. Okay, so here we are in Teams and I've got a channel selected. And we're going to start off by just looking at the tabs along the top. So whenever a channel is created, by default you're going to have a posts, a files and a wiki tab at the top. So the posts is where all the conversation is going to be, and we cover more about that in the next video. So the files tab would show you any files that have already been uploaded within posts, but you can add files in here directly just by dragging them in. So I'm just going to drag an Excel spreadsheet in. So there's the spreadsheet in here. We'll cover adding files in via the posts in the next video. There's a wiki tab. So the wiki is where you can start to store useful information. If you've got a channel relating to a project and there's some little how-tos and some quick guides, maybe common questions that people ask, you can have all the answers here. So it's like your own little Wikipedia, but it's a wiki just for that channel. If I want any other tabs, I'm just going to click the plus button. And this brings up a list of all the other tabs that you could potentially add in. As you can see, there's lots in here. Some of them you will need your own account to use them. Something like Trello, for example, I know has been used in at least one department. You would need to have a login for Trello to be able to add a Trello tab in. But if I want to add in an Excel tab, so let's going to click onto Excel. And then this finds me all the Excel spreadsheets that are in this channel already. So there's one there. So if I select it and click onto save, and there's the spreadsheet along with my Excel ribbon. Now notice it just says Excel at the top. What if we had more than one Excel file that we wanted to share in here? Then we'd actually want to rename the tab a little bit better. So just to right click on the tab and I can choose rename, and I'll call this, give it the file name, so old budget 2021, and click on to save. So this makes it a little bit easier to understand what you're looking at the top. Now if I click back onto the add a tab button, if I go back to the Excel tab, so instead of having to rename it afterwards, what I could have done before I selected this is where it says Excel here, I could have changed the name in here. So if I call it old budget 2, so then the name appears straight away, I don't have to rename it afterwards. So back on the old budget 2, if I want to remove a tab, just clicking on the little drop down arrow, select remove, it's letting me know that it'll be permanently removed, and I click on to remove. Okay, so that's showing you the tabs on a channel. So if I wanted to create a new channel, from the team I'm going to be clicking onto the 3 dots, and from the menu I can say add channel. So I'm going to give it a channel name, and I'm going to call it channel tab open, because this is one that's going to be open for everybody to look at. I can put a description in here to say what the channel's about. So channel for all posts relating to project A for everyone. So if somebody done a search project A, this would bring up this channel as well. So because I want this for everybody, I'm going to leave it on the standard, accessible for everyone in the team, and then I can tick this little box here so that it automatically appears in everybody's list. And then I click add. So you can see this channel tab open has appeared automatically in my list. Let's create a second channel. I'm going to do a private channel this time. So I'm going to click onto the three dots, add a channel, and this time I'm going to call it channel tab private for discussion project A, select people only. So I'm going to choose who I'm going to allow to see this channel. So I'm going to change it from standard to private. And notice that because I changed it to private, I don't have the option now to make it available for everyone, because it's only going to be for the people that I specify can see this channel. So I'm going to click on to next, and then I can start to add the people that I want to. So let's add in a training account. So I'm going to specify it's just these two people, and I click add. So the two people that I've added in, I can decide whether they're going to be members or whether I want to make any of them an owner as well. And it's always recommended that you have at least 2 owners per channel, the same as we mentioned in the previous video about the teams. So I'm going to change myself to be an owner, and then click done. And you can see that over here this channel tab private has appeared, and it's appeared with a padlock. I've got a couple of others in here as well with padlocks on. That's showing me that it's a private channel as opposed to an open channel which doesn't have the padlock. So to see the other channels that aren't being displayed, they're here under hidden channels. If I click onto the arrow, I've got 2 in here, and I can click onto one of them and it will add it in. Notice it's in italics, and that's because it's a hidden channel. If I went and clicked onto another channel, it's disappeared. It's gone back into hidden. So let's view it again. So maybe this is one I want to see all the time. So I'm going to click onto the 3 dots, and I'm going to say pin. The font is no longer italics, and it means that I can click around onto other channels, and that OneDrive one has stayed there. If there's any channels that I didn't want to see anymore, so that OneDrive I've finished with it, I'm going to click onto the 3 dots, and I can just say unpin. So once I've unpinned it, I can click onto the 3 dots, and I could also say hide. So you see it's gone back into the italics, and if I click onto another channel, it disappears back into the hidden channel list. So it's a little 2-step process just to get it re-hidden again. So this brings us to the end of our short video. I hope you picked up on some useful tips and tricks, and look out for the other Microsoft Teams videos covering how to collaborate and also how to manage online meetings more efficiently and with more interaction. Have a great day. Goodbye.